So we are back with a new Pokemon random battle in Generation 3 and we are starting off with Castform against an Illumise. Illumise is very annoying in this format. So it's very quick, it can use Thunder Wave, it can Encore you. So that's why I like to deal with it quickly. So we basically trade the Thunder Waves here and I am just gonna try my luck with the Fire Blast. So we both managed to managed to get fully paralyzed, and the moment I noticed that it's gonna Encore me, the battle option already went on, so I wasn't able to stop my wasted turn. So now I brought in Donphan because I knew it can just Thunder Wave again because I have to swap. And against the Mighty Ina I am gonna swap back to Mawile now. He heal bells with Mighty Ina, so that's annoying that he can do that. I am gonna Sword Dance now, although the question is, okay. Because Illumise can come in and Encore me. So that's a bit dangerous, but also if I just press the Brick Break, I also can't deal much damage to the Illumise. So I have Mawile out against an Cloyster. So let's see, I have attack up with 2 stages. So I deal over half. So far, okay. So I'm just gonna use the Brick Break. He outspeeds and surfs, so that's a bit dangerous for me. I wanna preserve Mawile for the Mighty Ina, so I might as well swap here now. It's a bit unfortunate because Cloyster has very bad special defense and good physical defense, so yeah, it's a bit tricky to attack with a physical attacker, and I get paralyzed 2 times in a row, so that's also a bit unfortunate. So now I am just gonna T-Wave again. Okay. So now I'm expecting him to Encore me, or trying to Encore me. So he brings in the Cloyster now, I bring in Dodrio. That's a bit difficult because Dodrio is also a physical attacker and it has the Lychee Berry set, so of course I get the one Dodrio which does not have Choice Band. And it also has its strongest stab move is Drill Peck because it has the Flail set, so I can't really threaten it because with a Choice Band at Double Edge I think I would have been able to, or I would have been able to deal with the Cloyster, but now I'm not. So yeah, that is really unfortunate. So I am gonna sack the Castform basically now. I am gonna press the T-Bolt. He will bring in the Illumise. And now I am gonna Fire Blast, hoping that I, do not get fully paralyzed once in a while. So now he also has Suicune. I really like to spread the paralysis, but he does have Heal Bell on the Mighty Ina, so I am just gonna press the Thunderbolt. I was expecting him to set up a substitute, and now he will probably set up a substitute. He doesn't, so I get paralyzed once again. So out of all my moves, like most of them just get paralyzed, so it's so unlucky for me. And yeah, I am just gonna press return at this point. Because if he Calm Minds again, he can just break the sub. So here's a Calm Minded Suicune so far. So what do I wanna do here? So I can just try to Toxic with Whiscash, but yeah, he basically can just swap to Mighty Ina, or he has maybe he has the Surf and Sleep Talk set. Surf, Command and Sleep Talk. So that would also be unlucky. I am gonna protect, hoping that he will just go for another Surf, which he does. So let's see what we can do here. I am just gonna press Earthquake, and he does have the rest, alright. So he does have the rest set, and except maybe Dodrio, I have nothing which can even break this Suicune. So I am just gonna keep Earthquaking and maybe hoping for the crit, because since he outspeeds, he can wake up and just rest again if my Earthquakes do not crit. But if I get a single crit, he's playing with his luck here, then I might be able to deal with it. Also because every time he has a 33% to use the Surf when sleeping, so he's also threatening Whiscash. So it really comes down to luck here. Maybe if I crit first, or maybe how many Surfs he gets when he sleeps. But it's really annoying that I do not have anything which can deal with this Suicune, to be honest. So the team of my opponent is very good, I'd say. I would prefer it to mine, but maybe we can do something here. So this time he gets the Calm Mind, alright. I do not get a single crit so far with Earthquake, unfortunately. So I am just gonna go for the Earthquake again. He keeps on with the Sleep strats. But still he's playing with his luck, because usually I should sooner or later get a crit. But unfortunately, so far no luck, and I actually ran out of Earthquake. So yeah, that's that. So I am gonna swap into the Wailord now. He actually PP stalled me. So yeah, I ran out on Earthquakes on him. So let's just see. His Surf already does 1/4 to Wailord, so all I can really do is self-destruct and hope that he stays in. He does, so I can trade Wailord for Suicune, but still, I'm not in a very good position so far, unfortunately, so yeah. I do not know what I want to do, so I bring in the Whiscash here. Yeah, he brings in Mighty Ina, makes sense, because he will just intimidate whatever comes in. So I am gonna press the Toxic, doesn't matter, he just kills me at this point. So now I have to make some desperate plays. So last time I set up with Sword Dance, and he has some good switch-ins for my Rock Slide. So I am hoping that he just swaps in Illumise or Butterfree at this point. Best case would be Illumise. But Butterfree is also alright because it's 4 times weak, so I can just destroy it. Alright. So now he brings in Cloyster, which threatens me with this Surf. Unfortunately, he also counters my Flail strat, since he will lower my attack by 1 stage. Which is also annoying. So he can just Surf now. I can just attack back with the Brick Break. I do not really have a chance to do anything at this point. So now just check what I can do with the or how much damage I can do with the Flail. Because the Flail will deal a maximum, I think it's 120. Oh, it's actually 200. Ah, it's 200, yeah, right. So I am gonna use the Flail now. With is that not where I can use the, or is that, that's just the PP. Oh, sorry. So I have to look up if my HP goes to C1, the Flail will do at least 48. So it actually is a range. So he brings in Mighty Ina, yeah, makes sense. So he's gonna screw up the Flail strat. So I am just gonna poke it with the Drill Pack at this point. And now I'm gonna bring in Donphan. And he will bring in Illumise, alright. So I'm just gonna outspeed and Rock Slide the Illumise, at least I have taken care of it. But still his last one is troubling me. Also I do think, can he just one-shot me with the Surf? Or I have a good chance to survive. But I will not kill him either, so I am just gonna press return. He puts me on a timer with Toxic, so maybe he expected me to swap. I'm not really sure why he would expect me to do that. So now he brings in Mighty Ina. Okay, not really sure what his game is here right now. And now he brings in Groudon. Okay, so that's his last Pokemon. Very nice. But still I have a chance now. So the Groudon seems to be choice banned, I guess. Because it does not recover any HP, although there are select berry sets. I think it can also just use a Sword Dance set. But now I have actually a chance. Because I think it was a misplay not just attacking with the Cloyster. Because then with Mighty Ina swapping he could have just lowered the attack of Dodrio. But now I've brought Cloyster very low. And I also, the Mighty Ina is half-life and I deal much damage to the Groudon now. So it used Overheat. I think that it just is choice banned. So yeah, he can make plays with Mighty Ina, keep lowering my attack of course. And I'm actually considering not even going for the Flail strats, but for the Donphan strat right now. So I am just gonna press rest here. Not really much he can do. And I actually think Donphan got that. So I am just gonna go for the Dodrio now. So I can just substitute one up. That's very nice that he stays in. So now I can set up my Flail. He does not recover, so let's see if I can... let's see how much damage I can do with the Flail. If I lower myself to 1 HP to the Groudon, because Groudon has very good defense, but Flail will do enough at this point. So yeah, he brings in Mighty Ina now. Still, I think I should be fine. So I'm just gonna Drill Peck now. He lowered my attack by 1 stage, I just have to accept that. Because now, against the Mighty Ina, I think also, even without the attack boost, I should be able to deal enough damage. Yeah, I would even kill it if it was full life. So, now I'm just gonna bring myself low and get the berry so I can go into flailing mode. Nice. So, and now I can just finish the Groudon. So that was a really close game. Really, really close. I think his misplay, like I said, would have been keep on swapping with Mighty Ina. He had a really good physical war with Cloyster, which would have also been able to just kill my Donphan. So actually Donphan would have been my win condition now. Because no matter whether I would have been able to pull off the Flail strats, Donphan actually would have just dealt with Mighty Ina and Groudon. Even if he kept swapping, he could not really kill my Donphan, and sooner or later I would just keep on killing his Pokemon. So yeah, GG to my opponent, I guess. He wrote GG in the chat and then left, so now we have to wait until the timer runs out. So yeah, so much for that. But yeah, good thing I managed to turn that one around. To be honest, I did not feel that way while playing. But yeah, that's also another lesson to never give up, I guess, because we have managed to win. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. So we are back with a new Pokemon random battle, and this time we are starting off with Regirock against Sunflora. And this is already a bad start for us. And Sunflora is also not too easy to deal with my team. I mean, I have Moltres, but I don't want to risk getting Deuces, to be honest. Although the last times I've always seen the Sunny Days set, so I am just gonna go into the Moltres, yeah. And let's hope that he doesn't have an annoying status move, which he now uses to outspeed me. So I actually take the Sun. Emperor's is out. And I did exactly 53%. So let's just see. The Sun is out. So Flamethrower does at least 52.5%. So it's a range, but it's in our favor. So I'm just gonna Flamethrower, so we already hit basically the lowest range possible almost the first time. That's what I already said in another video, I think, that you always want to watch out and not just set up Sun with your grass Pokemon if you do not know that your opponent maybe has another Pokemon in the bag, another fire Pokemon of course, which then just can tank your or just get set up basically with your Sun. So MacLeod is choice banded. That's very good information for me, because he does not recover the HP he's missed. And Sunflora is full life so far. So I brought in Regirock so that I do not give him additional information on what my team has. And if he brings in Sunflora now, at least the Rock Slide should deal a bit damage, since Sunflora does not have very good physical defense. It's more like a really special tanky Pokemon. So yeah, let's see what my opponent chooses to do. But it's an interesting start so far, so very good that we could get Ampharos out of the way so quickly. That was really a threat for my Moltres. So he brings in Vigoroth, and Vigoroth is also a problem. He can set up a bulk up, he does have leftovers, so it's not choice band. So I'm guessing it's the dangerous bulk up set, I'd say. So he bulks up, yeah. I have Medicham out, and now I have the problem that Medicham actually doesn't have Brick Break. So yeah, it's really unfortunate. So I basically have to reversal at this point. So if he has Body Slam and he can just press it now, it's really bad for me. So he uses the Shadow Ball, unfortunately, yeah. And having luck, he actually put me into the berry range, so I didn't expect that. So I can at least bring out one reversal. Although I was in a really unfavorable health range. So do I have anything which can outspeed and kill this mon? I can try with Eradicate. So I have to give him one boost in the defense. And Eradicate does have... it has Return instead of the double edge. That's always so annoying. Ah, so now I gave it to the wrong one. Okay. Return does at least 35. Okay, so Return is also alright. Oh, although it's a range now, of course, with the recovery, but it's still favorable, I guess. It's about 50-50 to be honest. 35 and 41. And he was at 38. So yeah, let's just bring in my wall, the Regirock out again. Let him double edge me. And let's see what he will do this time. So he has a Steelix in the bag. Okay, so Steelix can be dealt with my Moltres. Moltres should basically melt this Pokemon. But not from full life, so it's a chance to survive. So I do have Solrock, which can also basically stall here. Since I have two rock Pokemon, I will just use Regirock for the Earthquake damage. And now I guess he will... Ah, okay, so he stalls for time, okay. But I think he should hit the Iron Tail. If he wants to hit my Regirock or the Earthquake. So at least my Moltres should be fine going in. But I could also choose the safe way and just bring in a Gorbris, for example. I was kind of considering throwing in Gorbis already, but I was not sure if I maybe want to late game sweep with it. Because if I can get some damage on the Sunflora and then pick up my Rain Dance, then I can just Ice Beam it and deal with those two Pokemon with Surf. So I'm just gonna bring in the Moltres now, hoping that he doesn't predict a rock move. So I was very lucky here that he didn't. So he brings in MacLeod now, once again, hitting me for some damage. And now he uses the Shadow Ball. Okay. So now he actually threatens to kill me. I went to Eradicate because he was locked into the Shadow Ball, but then he went into the Beautifly. So that's interesting. I am just gonna press return here, maybe get... Oh, okay. So I do not get paralyzed, but he is toxic. That's actually not very bad for me, since Eradicate has guts and I also do crit the Steelix. So that's a lot of damage I have. And my opponent opts to forfeit, yeah. The crit was lucky, but still, I think we were in a good position. Keeping going forward, because my Moltres really was the game changer here. So yeah, I can switch into the Steelix for free. But except the Steelix switch in, there were only Ampharos and the physical hitters like Explode and Vigoroth were the only danger. So yeah, I think if we played it well with Moltres, there was a good chance that we win. My opponent forfeited, so we will never know. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. And we will see each other in the next random battle. See ya!